What's up, guys? So, I know I usually don't do any other videos besides like my weigh-ins, but I came across something yesterday and I just wanted to possibly provide some encouragement to other people out there who are trying to lose weight right now. I've joined a couple of weight loss groups on Facebook, and yesterday I was just kind of flipping through the posts that people have put on there, and I was trying to comment and give tips and stuff, and because I feel like I've been extremely successful so far in my journey, and just trying to share my experiences, hoping that it would help someone out. But like something I was noticing a lot of was people talking about them losing motivation, or like I got off my diet a week ago and I'm finding it really hard to get back into it. And it's just something I got to thinking about, and something that I feel like helps with my motivation whenever I get cravings for stuff that I've chosen not to eat anymore. And the question that you need to ask yourself, and this is the question I asked myself before I started this: what is the benefit of you losing weight? What are you going to benefit from losing weight? If the only answer you can give is just to be healthy, that, sadly enough, that's rarely enough to keep someone motivated enough to lose enough weight to be healthy. I mean, if that worked as a motivation, as a drive, none of us would be in a position where we want to lose weight, because, everyone wants to be healthy. But, I mean, like I said, it's not enough to keep someone motivated to get there. So the question is what do you want to gain from being healthy? You obviously want to make a change. Like, for example, like there's a guy that I used to go to school with, and back in high school, and up through his, he was 2021, he was a bigger guy. He wasn't, huge, but, he was always a bit on the bigger side. And, a few years ago, he went through and completely transformed himself. Like, I'm friends with him on Facebook and everything. I'm telling you, I don't recognize the guy anymore. And, I asked him, I was like, what made you decide to make this change? And the reasoning he gave me was because he felt like everybody looked down on him because of the way he looked and the way his body was. And basically some people pissed him off, and he lost weight just to prove a point. To me, that's a silly reason, okay? Just to me. I'm not saying it's a silly reason in general. That was a good enough reason for him to get down to the weight that he wanted to be in, the shape that he wanted to be in. So, like, there's no dumb reason to want to lose weight. I know, like, for me, and it was something, like I said in my first video, the goal for me is, if I get down to a healthy weight, I get to spend longer with my family without having to worry about diabetes or premature heart attack or anything like that, if I get down and I'm at a healthy weight. There's people out there that say they want to set an example for their children. They don't want their children to look at them and see them big and think that, and that like motivate them to not care what kind of shape their body's in. And, it doesn't matter. Like, there's all kinds of reasons out there that people want to lose the weight. There's people out there that just want to lose the weight and get sexy so they can get a sexy boyfriend or sexy girlfriend. There's a post I came across on Reddit, in the keto subreddit, and a guy put on there that he had done keto for however long and got the girl of his dreams. So he was in it to get the girl. So, like I said, it doesn't matter what kind of reason it is. But it has to be enough to be able to drive you, to keep you motivated on your journey. And no, don't get me wrong. Like, I came across someone who posted in the Facebook group talking about how hard it was, but with the cravings and stuff. And don't get me wrong, like I don't eat exactly the way I should all the time. You know, I know I've cut out carbs, but every now and then, like when I'm at work, someone will bring in a box of donuts. I'll have a donut. The other day, the owners of the company came into the factory and one of them brought cookies with them. I had a couple cookies. If you jump straight into some kind of strict diet, like keto or like counting calories and stuff, it's gonna be hard to resist those cravings. But the more you deprive yourself of those cravings, the more you're gonna want it. So I know a lot of people will do like a cheat day a week, or just one day out of the week. They don't go hog wild or anything, but they'll kind of break their diet and they'll go out. If someone's cut carbs, they'll eat some carby foods or stuff like that, just to kind of keep the cravings down. One day a week, that's not really gonna affect the way that you're losing weight. Yeah, it might slow it down like the tiniest bit, but whatever it takes to stay on track. People go in there and they just straight into a diet. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. In a week, they're burnt out and they don't do it anymore. And like I said, that's stuff I've done before. But that's the question that I just wanna leave on people's minds that are finding it hard to keep motivated at losing weight. It's what's driving. What do you have to gain from losing weight? And I'll be back Monday evening with another weigh-in update. And I just want to thank you all for watching, and once again, thank you all for supporting. And I'll see you all Monday evening. You all have a wonderful weekend.